Welcome to the DIY Honda Garage channel. The Diagnostic Trouble Code, DTC P0706, indicates a problem with the transmission range switch in Honda Civic models from 2016 to 2021. This error suggests that the switch, responsible for sending position signals to the Transmission Control Module, TCM, has identified an open circuit in its electrical connection. Understanding the roles of involved components is critical for effective troubleshooting. The transmission range switch is crucial for informing the TCM of the current position of the gear selector, facilitating proper gear selection and engine performance. Its location is typically on the side of the transmission. Before proceeding with troubleshooting, it's vital to note that errors associated with this code are electrical and do not stem from mechanical issues within the transmission system. The DTC P0706 indicates an issue specifically related to the transmission range switch, highlighting an electrical malfunction that results in the switch reporting an open circuit status. The components affected include various switches that signal the vehicle's transmission mode, such as parking, P, reverse, R, neutral, N, drive, sport, S, and low, L modes. Each of these switches plays a vital role in informing the TCM about the current gear selection, which is essential for optimized vehicle operation. In this case, the fault does not arise from mechanical issues within the transmission system, but rather from an electrical failure. The affected components are generally located on the transmission assembly, directly associated with the gear shift lever. Accurate identification of this error is paramount to ensuring the vehicle operates smoothly and safely, as it directly influences gear engagement and performance. Several issues could lead to the DTC P0706 being triggered. A primary cause could be a faulty transmission range switch itself, which may fail to send accurate signals to the TCM due to internal defects or wear. Poor electrical connections between the transmission range switch and the TCM can lead to intermittent signal failures, producing erratic behavior in transmission selection. Additionally, wiring issues such as frayed wires or poor solder joints could interrupt the flow of electrical signals, causing the switch to register an open state. Evaluating these causes is essential before repair actions are undertaken, ensuring that the true source of the problem is targeted effectively. It emphasizes the importance of thorough checks for both the switch integrity and connection quality to mitigate further complications. When the DTC P0706 is present, several symptoms may manifest, primarily affecting the vehicle's drivability. Drivers may experience incorrect gear shift indications, leading to confusion regarding the actual gear engaged. This may also result in notable engine performance issues, as the transmission may not respond correctly to throttle inputs. Activation of warning lights on the dashboard is another common symptom, alerting the driver to potential malfunctions within the transmission system. Additionally, the vehicle may enter a fail-safe or limp mode, limiting performance to prevent further damage to the transmission. Recognizing these symptoms early can help mitigate further complications and avoid more complex repairs, ensuring a timely resolution to the underlying issue. The first step in troubleshooting DTC P0706 involves confirming that the shift cable is correctly adjusted. An improperly adjusted shift cable can lead to inaccurate readings from the transmission range switch, complicating diagnosis. After ensuring the adjustment, turn the ignition to the on mode to power the vehicle's electrical systems. This is crucial as it enables the use of the Honda Diagnostic System, HDS, to monitor the transmission range switch signal inputs. By comparing the live data from the switch against predefined thresholds for each gear position, technicians can verify whether the switch is functioning correctly. Understanding these current conditions is essential for determining if the issue is persistent, because intermittent failures may only appear during specific driving scenarios. In the second step of troubleshooting P0706, you will again check the signals emitted by the transmission range switch using the HDS. This step involves comparing these signal values with those outlined in the reference table, ensuring that all switches correspond to their expected states when the vehicle is in various modes. If all signals are off under all conditions, it indicates that a further issue may exist in the electrical circuitry rather than the switch itself. If the signals do not remain in the expected state, it highlights a potential malfunction within the switch or related wiring. Accurately documenting these statuses is crucial, as it informs the next steps in the diagnostic process. Step 3 involves disconnecting the transmission range switch connector after turning the vehicle's ignition to the off mode. This ensures there is no electrical flow, allowing for safe handling of the components. Use a jumper wire to connect the terminal that previously did not indicate on to ground. This test is essential, as it helps in isolating whether the fault lies within the transmission range switch or the wiring leading to it. With the connection re-established, turn the ignition back to the on mode and again monitor the signal status with the HDS. If the signal now indicates on, the switch likely needs replacing. If not, further evaluation of the connections and wiring integrity is necessary. In the fourth troubleshooting step, you will disconnect the TCM50P connector after turning the ignition to the off mode. The objective here is to check for continuity between the terminals of the transmission range switch and the corresponding TCM terminals. This process measures the integrity of the wiring harness, ensuring that there are no open circuits that could disrupt communication. Refer to the wiring diagram for specific terminal locations. If continuity is confirmed, it indicates that the wires are in good condition, and further investigation into other systems may be warranted. However, if no continuity is detected, this signals an open circuit which requires repairing to restore proper functionality. The final troubleshooting step involves assessing the PG1 wire, which connects the transmission range switch to ground. Begin by turning the ignition to the off mode and disconnecting the transmission range switch 10P connector. From there, continuity must be checked between the designated test points and the ground. This check is critical, since a lack of continuity may indicate an open circuit in the PG1 wiring, leading to improper signaling to the TCM. Should continuity be present, it signals the PG1 wire is functional, suggesting the issue lies within the transmission range switch itself, warranting its replacement. Conversely, if continuity does not exist, expect to repair any broken connections or re-establish proper ground for effective operation. After completing all necessary repairs associated with DTC P0706, it is crucial to perform a final verification. Start by rechecking the Diagnostic Trouble Codes to confirm that P0706 or any other related codes have been resolved. Following that, test the overall functionality of the transmission by cycling through all gear positions to ensure smooth operation and accurate responses. Additionally, ensure that all electrical connectors have been securely reconnected to prevent any future communication failures. This step provides assurance that the underlying issue has been effectively addressed, and the transmission range switch now communicates accurately with the TCM. Keeping records of these checks is recommended for future reference. To mitigate the likelihood of encountering DTC P0706 in the future, implementing a strong preventive maintenance regimen is advisable. Regular inspection of all electrical connectors associated with the transmission range switch can help identify any early signs of wear or species that could lead to electrical failure. Performing routine wiring checks ensures that all connections remain intact and that the insulation around wires is free from damage, helping to prevent intermittent failures. In addition, monitoring the overall transmission performance can provide valuable insights into any potential issues, allowing for timely corrective actions. By being proactive, the lifespan of the transmission system can be extended significantly while also minimizing the incidence of fault codes. In conclusion, diagnosing DTC P0706 requires a focused approach on electrical components rather than mechanical aspects of the transmission. The core of the issue primarily revolves around the transmission range switch and its associated wiring harness. Understanding the pivotal role of these components in relaying information to the transmission control module is crucial for effective troubleshooting. Following a structured approach allows technicians to systematically identify and rectify the root cause of the problem, enhancing the reliability of the repair process. With careful inspections and timely maintenance, the overall performance of the Honda Civic's transmission system can be safeguarded, minimizing downtime and ensuring a smooth driving experience. Please like and subscribe to the channel. See you next time.